Welcome back, everybody. Getting ready for the Milan derby at San Siro. A derby of pride and precipice, as the Gazzetta dello Sport described it this morning. A lot of tense faces, a lot of big questions among the supporters about some of the decisions, particularly for the Milan lineup. We'll come on to that. Rafael Leao not in the 11 for the Rossoneri this evening. It's a fixture this which represents all sorts of things for Milan in particular. Both teams are jostling for top four spots, but for Milan in particular, the chance... Quick mention that the Champions League will be resuming in 9 days' time. You'll be able to watch Milan as they host Spurs in the round of 16. That's on Tuesday, the 14th of February. Inter will be playing the week after that, the first leg of their tie against Porto. And, of course, all the Champions League matches.
To be this city's top dog. A fixture drenched in history and tradition. These are two of Italy's biggest and best.
Way all the time. Skriniar back in there, giving them that balance on the right side here on the ball as well. Darmian, who's in good form. Di Marco, who's in good form. The wing-backs. And
Lautaro Martinez with an early effort. And in the end was some way off target. But I don't think Tatarusanu. Fairly standard advice for any coach going into a big local derby. Header. Played in a lot of big derby matches.
Lautaro is coming shorter and shorter into that little gap of Dzeko and pushing the two wing-backs further forward.
Marco Materazzi, one of those in the Italian media this week, saying that he thinks Skriniar will regret a summer move to Paris. Here's Lautaro. Di Marco's a long way for Lautaro Martinez, good save. Good reactions there from Tatarusanu.
Brilliant save. He didn't know much about it, but he got an arm up. 7
shots on target, and he conceded 5 goals in that game, Tatarusanu. But he's produced a big save early on here.
To go straight in the arms of the goalkeeper when you're all...
Weakening of Origi with that lovely goal that he scores. A man who was... You might remember after Milan won the title last season, during the celebrations on the... Skriniar's found a bit of that too. He's got 4 in the box. Header is just wide.
Reacts really quickly, gets a cross care, just can't direct it on target. Just Florenzi's been out. Ibra's obviously been out.
Tonali blocked off Barella there. So he then go a point above Inter. Di Marco to swing it in. Origi got it clear. Skriniar. Dzeko. Lautaro Martinez looking to get on the turn. And Edin Dzeko goes down.
Oh, they will look at this for sure. Dzeko saying he was taken out. It's a lovely feint, and then takes a touch of the ball.
It does mean that they match up as well with Inter.
Yeah, I think that's the big thing. Matching up. So you
games without a win now. They've lost 4 of them for Inter, and they've won 5 of them.
Nobody's going to catch, in my view, Napoli's 16-point.
Darmian. Hit first time by Barella. And the 3rd best. But before this weekend, there were 12. Bastoni to Di Marco. Put his cross into a good area. Just nobody really had read that. The most disappointing in that respect, Charles de Ketelaere.
Most of the time, the captain. But he got roasted last.
That's twice as many goals as they can. The shot's on. Kalulu keeping an eye on Acerbi, and
better from Di Marco, wasn't it? Tried to score.
Giroud's done well. He's got Macias up with him, but it's a heavy touch. Scored in the reverse fixture this. Barella. A trip there by Tonali. Left by Di Marco. Swung in by Calhanoglu, and the header ultimately over the bar. In that match is Barella. Whips in the early cross, and Lautaro's there. So Lautaro Martinez is brought down. Surely that'll be a yellow card. It's very cynical.
Who's capable? Last 10 minutes or so.
Busy 6-yard box and the header is in! Brilliantly taken by Lautaro Martinez.
Ball from the corner and then the movement from Lautaro. So those players who actually keeps his head most of the time. Barella's a little bit hot-headed at times, maybe as a skipper. That might calm him down, you just don't know. But he's such a good player, and you don't always have to have a defender.
Way over here to DiMarco.
Been brilliant since I think he's won.
Bastoni.
He gives you a goal threat, he can score goals.
The value of Rafael Leao with him out of contract in 2020. Calhanoglu with the ball in, bounced off Dzeko, just getting rid of it as soon as for a moment. Instead he looked for Darmian. Really looked like a side who need to regroup. Calhanoglu swings it in dangerously.
But I think it's all to do for Milan, getting across the line.
In this first half, and it is Milan of I'm a goal to the goods. Into 1, Milan 0.
Of personnel or a change of system or both. Hіghlіghts could have come off for me, almost there. Didn't matter which one, but it's...
Milan. Lautaro was caught there.
It's a lovely little layoff. He catches him on the ankle and then pushes him over.
To play it here.
Season Benacer, but you know, Tomori at the back.
Second half, and Milan with a throw-in. Rossoneri could turn this around. They would go a point above Inter.
Yeah, but I think that's...
Of Serie A in as many seasons. More caution.
The Giroud-Origi partnership is rather than getting forward.
4 goals in 2 league matches. 18 goals in January, the most they've ever conceded in a... Here he comes, Davide Calabria.
Kalulu, yeah, I think
as they've been limp and lacklustre thus far. Lautaro Martinez with the shot, good save. And Barella's in there. Good stop that by Tatu Luciano.
Anticipation.
Oh, good ball, Teo Hernandez. In towards Giroud, well cut out though. Brahim Diaz, space out wide for Teo Hernandez. Movement from Rafael Leao. Giroud with the header. That's better though from Milan.
Well, at least they've had an effort on goal. So maybe he should have gone this way and taken the game.
Oh, they played themselves into trouble almost.
Normally play. It's a much better system.
Yeah. By Davide Barella down here. As Verona hosts Lazio. Looking for DiMarco, who's got to it, but
for me, that's a fault.
DiMarco.
Gifted.
But that was so crucial.
Inzaghi's got to look to make changes.
Has organised the wall. It's Teo Hernandez, and it's some way off target. It's really disappointing. So Brozovic and Lukaku and Gosens.
He will stay up front. Lautaro will just drop into...
Oh, that almost turned. Lukaku, since that 4-0 win in the... Did well there, Chow.
The right time here.
And still...
Comfortable save down to his left-hand side.
But they lose it again. Barella.
Giving the ball away, getting caught in possession a few times.
Darmian.
And this is a...
Rafael Leao. Olivier Giroud, he's lost it.
Really good area again for Milan.
Bastoni up towards Lukaku. Ball either Brozovic. Came off Malik Chow, and it's going to be a corner. Up towards Lukaku. The champions heading towards defeat in the derby as it stands.
Coming up, he's still a Chelsea player, of course.
So Simon.
do some.
Lukaku, Çalhanoğlu, coming on here for Çalhanoğlu. Lukaku flicked it on. Lautaro Martinez to finish it! And the flag is up. Well, he feels he's onside here, Lautaro Martinez.
One.
Play at home to Torino next, and that's a head. It's in to stay. Look what it means for the Nerazzurri, and it was their skipper, Lautaro Martinez, with what turned out to be the only goal of the game. Milan beaten, their problems mount.
Sepak bola Italia mencatatkan sejarah di Liga Champions edisi 2022-2023. Ada dua wakil mereka yang berlaga di babak semifinal. Menariknya, dua wakil itu berasal dari satu kota yang sama, yakni kota Milan. Ya, AC Milan dan Inter Milan akan bertarung pada babak semifinal Liga Champions musim ini. Banyak pihak yang tak sabar menantikan laga krusial itu, termasuk legenda AC Milan dan timnas Ukraina, Andriy Shevchenko. Sosok yang akrab disapa Seva itu merasa laga derby dalam Madonnina pada semifinal Liga Champions musim ini bakal menjadi pertandingan yang luar biasa. Itu akan menjadi malam yang luar biasa. Saya menantikan laga itu setelah dulu sempat bermain di dalamnya, kata mantan striker AC Milan, Shevchenko kepada La Gazzetta dello Sport.